I've understood the cultural language of the text, I understood that it is informed by narrative patterns, that the basic narrative patterns is a story of temporary foundation, meaning a story of royal ideology. I can try to look for new clues in this text. So that gets me to the notions of Hellenism and Judaism, which are prominent in Second Maccabees. It's the way modern scholars read Second Maccabees is that the author was a pious person who told about the revolt of the Maccabees as a struggle between Judaism and Hellenism. Well, the first problem with this reading is that Judaism and modernism and Hellenism are modern categories, or modern terms, who are premised on the categories of religion, Judaism, and culture, Hellenism. In Greek, we have the terms Ioudaismos and Hellenismos. So our natural temptation is to translate Hellenism and Judaism, but should we? I'm not certain. First of all, these two terms in the text are new terms. I mean, the author of Second Maccabees coined these words himself. So if he coined these words, how did he do that? I think that Ioudaismos is the one catchword that he used, actually that he coined, in order to capture in one word the whole concept that in a more traditional way was told through the whole narrative pattern of temple foundation. So the traditional way of thinking politics, thinking society, was to tell stories using narrative patterns who were there to inform the story with a set meaning. The Greek way of thinking was by abstract terms. We all know that, politics is a word which was invented by the Greeks. So I think that what the author of Second Maccabees did, was to coin one word in Greek, and to coin one word was also to think in a Greek way, to capture or to translate, if you want. We are talking about a cultural translation. It translated a whole narrative pattern of temple foundation, meaning royal legitimacy, in one word. So what does Ioudaismos means if we go by this explanation I'm trying to give? Ioudaismos means the faithful, that is legitimate, social order, which corresponded to the legitimate cosmic order designed by God, and in which the Hasmoneans were king. So what would Hellenismos mean by these terms? Hellenismos would represent the unlawful, illegitimate, impious social order founded by the opponents, by Jason and by Menelaus. There was a way of thinking that the author of Second Maccabees speaks about the temple, and that's it. Well, no. He speaks about the temple, he speaks about the gymnasium, but he uses the temple and the gymnasium as two basic symbols